Hey, good morning. How y'all wonderful people doing this day on a Monday? Y'all know what it do. A new day, start over. Our time to do what we do. So how y'all doing this morning on this beautiful, beautiful Monday? Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm at I have to have my shades on early in the morning because the sun be beaming. It be beaming early. Mm-hmm. So how y'all doing on this wonderful day? Let me say something. This is what I got to say today is I called family member and talked to family members, and they was telling me about they were like, oh, so and so say they so and so asked about you, so and so asked about, and I'm like, well, they see me on the book, they see me on Facebook, they know my number haven't changed. So I'm wondering why people ask about people when they already know the number and stuff. Why do they ask about you? I'm just saying. I don't understand. Why would I ask about someone and I'm friend with them on Facebook instead of going on the book and saying how you doing? Or I have your number. The most of all, I have your number. And people, I don't understand that. Somebody need to explain that to me. I've been trying to figure it out for years why people do that. They ask somebody else about you instead of just calling you and say, hey, how you doing today? Or what are you up to today? Or how things going with you today? Or just email you or message you or whatever they could do. But they rather ask somebody else. And when they told me about it, I say, well, why did you lie to them? I say, because you haven't talked to me in 2 or 3 months. So you don't know how I'm doing neither. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, I just be wondering about it. It's nothing biggity, but it just something just in my spirit, just wanting to know why do people do that. What was the reason for it? And we got it in all our family. And it was a family member asking another family member about me. But instead of just calling me and seeing how I'm doing yourself, time is so short, you know what I'm saying? And the family member that they asked couldn't really say nothing because I haven't talked to them in 2 months, or longer probably. So they don't even really know. So when we are not keeping in touch with one another and people have a tendency to call you and ask you about Johnny or Mary or Sue or whoever the name want to be, you know. Only thing you can tell them if you're not a person that keep in touch with a person is I'm not sure or I don't know because I haven't heard from them in a minute myself. Instead of just, I told them, I said, why did you say this and that? You don't know because you haven't kept in touch with me yourself. But it's all good. But life is so short, we just need to come together as one, as family, and stop all this stuff that we got going on. Somebody need to cut the cycle, break the change, stop what we doing. That's what people did back in the day. They can do that because they didn't have transportation or they lived so far away from each other. So they had to hear from people when they could or how they could. A lot of them didn't have telephones back then, but we on this social media, we have phones, we have computers, we have anything, internet, we have ways of getting in touch with each other better than what people did back, then. But so that's why it might have took them, months and months without seeing family member or seeing somebody because they didn't have all this stuff that we have now, this technology stuff that we have now to keep in touch with one another. And it just baffled me that, someone that's on social media stroll right by your page, but then you'll go and ask another family member how another family member doing. Pick up the phone and ask them. Because if I want to know something, I'm going to pick up my phone and ask. And I'm going to get it from the horse mouth, as they call it. I'm going to get it from the person, not from an outsider. Because can't nobody tell you about me but me. I say between me and God, God the only one can tell you about me, and God ain't finna tell you about me. Because when I go, God, when I go see God or you go see God, God not gonna ask you about me and my sins. He not gonna ask you, he just gonna be concerned about yours. So therefore, I'm not worried about God telling you anything about me. You know what I'm saying? So If something you want to know, ask me. I'm the only one can tell it. Everybody else can navigate and assume and think, because if I want to know something about you, I'm going to ask you. I'm not going to go ask your brother, sister, cousin, because they don't know, unless you right there with them. And they be like, oh, here she is. That's different. But it's just something to think about. We have it in every family, and all family have that same problem, when you got family members, they want to keep up with you and know everything about you, but they won't call you. Where they do that at? Somebody please explain to me everywhere. And I know that. So I'm old enough to know that much. It's in our family, But anyway, y'all have a blessed Monday. I'm out here doing what I do best, wait on Mitch. I'm having a late breakfast, so I'm finna eat me a little breakfast and chill out right here and wait on Mitch. That's what I do, So until we have time for him to go eat lunch, I got to take him for lunch. But he got lunch at home, so I'm going to take him home to have lunch and stuff. And I'm going to start my day. My day will start from there on. So y'all have a blessed day. And if you can't have a blessed day, we're not going to mess up nobody else's day. We're going to redirect ourselves to have a correct day. I didn't get up on the best of the bed, but I didn't get up on the bad side of the bed neither. So therefore, I'm not finna start with nobody today. I'm going to keep it positive. People will come and try to make you break the spirit, because I have people watching my page all the time, and they put me to all kind of tests. I was at the store yesterday, and a young boy came out, and he watching me, and he was just cutting his eye, looking at me. And I said, why is this boy? He looked like he could be like 15 or 14. And I'm like, why does he keep looking at me? So he mama up under his breath, ma'am, can I get a couple of dollars? He didn't ask, can I help him with something? Can I get some dollars from you? Can I get some dollars? So I just looked at him and I turned my head, because he didn't really address me. He was mumbling and cutting his eye at me, and other people walking. So I just act like I didn't hear him. So he went on behind the building. And when he went on behind the building, I noticed he went in his pocket and he pulled out a whole lot of money. So I'm like, what is this young boy doing? So stuff like that, people will come to you all kind of ways trying to see and put you to a test. And I know people be on my live looking and seeing, because I be put to all kind of tests. I'm in the store, the grocery store, Saturday morning, and someone asked me, can you pay for this for me? I'm like, honey, you must don't look at the live, but I really can't pay for it. You look more able than I can. So we have to be thoughtful and mindful of people. When I say be kind and do something nice for people, I ain't say go out there and just be a fool for people. You know what I'm saying? So we have to look out for those kind too. Because a user and a taker, they never get tired of taking and using, But I tell them all, the only person going to use me is God. He can use me anytime. God and Jesus can use me any way they want to. Back and forward, ringing out. I say, but flesh and people is not going to use me. I'm sorry. So y'all have a blessed day. And if you can't have a blessed day, redirect yourself to try to have a best day. And don't mess up nobody else's day. Peace out.